How do you define wealth? Is it simply having a lot of money? Or is there more to it than that? Some people believe that wealth is about having a healthy bank balance. Others think it's more about experiences and living a life full of happiness and fulfillment. So, what is the true definition of wealth? In this video, we're going to explore different aspects of wealth and what it means to be rich. We'll also delve into some tips on how you can become wealthier in all areas of your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what being wealthy really means and how you can start attracting more wealth into your life. Welcome to Lifestyle Billionaire Club. This is the playground of future billionaires and self-made new rich leveling up their money game. Here we create achievable goals, build wealth, and learn to retain it. If you're watching this video for infotainment, you may as well check out. But if you're here to really get inspired, learn something, and create your path towards true wealth, let's get going. And since you're dedicated to leveling up your game and continuing to learn and grow, make sure you hit that subscribe button and press on the bell icon to stay tuned. So, what is wealth? Some people define wealth by how much money they have in the bank. Others may think of it as having a nice house, a fast car, or being able to travel whenever and wherever they want. But what does wealth really mean? It's not the man who has little, but he who desires more. That is poor. Seneca. Let's pair this quote by a Roman Stoic philosopher with a story to better understand wealth. There once was a fisherman who happened to be the best fisherman in the region. People from all around said that it was his love for fishing that made him so great. Unlike other fishermen, he didn't look at his pursuit as his means to earn his livelihood. He was grateful that he could enjoy his passion day in and day out. He'd come late to the market and leave early. People would always make him offers the moment he entered. His fishes sold like no other. Back home, the fisherman had a lovely wife and 2 kids with whom he happily lived in a small hut. On one fine day, the fisherman caught the eye of a vacationer who was a wealthy stockbroker from New York. With his ability to quickly spot anything with real value, he saw the fisherman for his worth. After exchanging greetings, he said, "I've been seeing you for the past 2 days. Do you mind if I say something?" The fisherman said, "Not at all. Please go on. I'm a man of money. I work at the New York Stock Exchange. I like your fish. So, here's some free financial advice for you. Start saving money from today." "What for?" the fisherman asked. "If you start saving, you can buy a bigger boat for yourself." Quite perplexed, the fisherman inquired, "And how will that help me?" "With a bigger boat, you can fish in deeper waters. There you can catch bigger fish. They'll sell for a higher price and you'll earn more. Soon enough, you'll have enough funds to buy 2 big boats and hire a couple more fishermen. Then, your 3rd boat wouldn't take you as much time. With more boats, you can meet the demands of not only the local fish market, but that of the entire town. Your business will grow, and given your talent, your brand will grow with it. In no time, you'd be making exports. Obviously, you'll have to set up offices and branches offshore, so you'll also need a global headquarters. Just imagine having an office in a high-rise building. You'd be meeting important people and making important decisions. Patiently listening to the stockbroker as he made his pitch, the fisherman was rather amused. You may even take a break, even now and then, and go to a vacation with your family. Visit the beach, perhaps. Look at me. I worked hard and earned this vacation. I'm enjoying it so much right now. If you work hard enough, you can earn enough to go on vacations. See the world, rent a hut, on a secluded beach. You'd get to go fishing whenever you'd like. The fisherman said in a humbled voice, "But isn't this what I'm doing right now?" The stockbroker was flabbergasted at the fisherman's response. He couldn't understand how someone so talented could be content in what he had and not aspire for more. In reality, the fisherman's needs were fulfilled by what he did, which was something he enjoyed as well. He was already living the life the stockbroker was working to achieve. As we saw in the story, wealth isn't just about having a lot of money. It's about having the ability to live life on your own terms and have financial freedom. It's about being able to do what you want, when you want, without worrying about money. Having said that, it doesn't imply that one should not strive for wealth creation. We live in a capitalistic society. Money is important, and it does play a major role in our lives. But remember, it's not be-all and end-all. There's more to life than just money. Money is a terrific servant, but a terrible master. And as you learn to create wealth, make sure that you're making the money, it isn't making you. You should always view money as a means to an end, not the end in and of itself. You see, being rich is a rather subjective issue. In a study by Charles Schwab, it was found that wealth was defined differently by different people. Every preceding generation has a higher bar for the wealthy tag. For instance, Gen Z considers themselves wealthy if they have 1.49 million. Millennials took this figure as a notch higher with 1.94 million. 2.53 million was the asking price of Gen X, and the boomers declared themselves wealthy at 2.63 million. What this shows is as you age, your perception of what's really considered wealthy also changes. Wealth is subjective, but to those who hold a vision of what they want their lives to look like, wealth becomes more concrete. If you don't define success for yourself, someone else will define it for you. Similarly, the US has a median net worth of $79,274. Median net worth is when half of the people have more wealth than this figure and half have below. In contrast, Haiti's median net worth is $193 and Luxembourg's is $259,899. Cutting the long story short, you're wealthy or poor only if you have someone to compare your wealth with. So, with an ever-changing target, how then does someone know if they're actually rich? In the words of John D. Rockefeller, who is considered the wealthiest American of all time, "The poorest man I know is a man who has nothing but money." You'll go a long way if you don't treat money as beginning and ends. Rather, when you create a life that you enjoy, you'll be truly wealthy. Another Rockefeller quote says, "If your only goal is to become rich, you'll never be it." There is a bottomless hole inside of us that money can never fill. Our appetite for money is never satiated. And we read in the words of C.S. Lewis, the famed Christian philosopher, who says, "Pride gets no pleasure out of having something, only out of having more of it than the next man. They are proud of being richer or cleverer or better looking than others. If everyone else becomes equally rich or clever or good looking, there would be nothing to be proud about. It is the comparison that makes you proud, the pleasure of being above the rest, and a proud man is never satisfied. Pride ruins contentment, and comparison is the only thief of joy." My recommendation to you, as you set out to become rich, it is to define what wealth is for yourself. Define what success looks like. Find your true joy outside of your desire for more, and don't forget to enjoy life. Behold and beware of what you may become on your journey. What do you think Rockefeller or C.S. Lewis meant when they wrote those quotes? What do you think true wealth really looks like? Let me know in the comments below. Lastly, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until next time, stay rich.